So hey there, Aaron Lewis, and I'm a husband and father of five. We've been on a wellness journey for a very long time, over a decade. But a couple of years ago, we found Salt Health, and we were shocked to see that Dr. Herbst was here local. So we were founding members here at Salt, and it's just been a wonderful experience. But we had been all over the country. We'd seen celebrity doctors. Although we'd seen brilliant doctors and had brilliant care, the follow-up was really the lacking piece. It's hard to fly out to the West Coast or the East Coast over and over. And it's also hard for those doctors to see the thousands of patients that they have. So this has been just a breath of fresh air for us to be able to work with such a brilliant doctor here local that doesn't have too many patients, that has the amount of patients that she can actually care for. One of the moments that I realized this was going to be a really great clinic for us was I came to an appointment with Michelle and Caden, my son, where Dr. Herbst had done a lot of analysis and looked at what was going on in their bodies and had also looked at their genetics. And so she was able to speak to some mistakes that we had made that we would never have figured out in terms of diet, in terms of sleep, in terms of supplementation, that really were game changers for both of them going forward. And so the other thing that Dr. Herbst had said in that appointment was that this was going to be a really long path. Previously, that would have been really discouraging for me because we would be in a foreign city, have traveled somewhere, and I would have been thinking in my mind how expensive it'd be to get back to this place to try to continue down this journey towards wellness. But for me at that point, it wasn't overwhelming because she reassured us that we'd be able to see her often. We'd be able to work through this process and get them back on a path to wellness. So there's a patient portal that's really helpful. So we're able to log in and get sometimes within just a few minutes a response from a doc. The access to information, the access to the diagnosis, the access to what we need to do in terms of supplements or follow-up or exercise or whatever that may be has been really helpful as well. So. And then one other thing is just the facility. It's kind of hard to describe, but the aesthetics of the place that you go makes a difference. And although we've been to some really great doctors, sometimes you go to the clinic and it's just an old rundown or maybe even in a hospital, which is not an encouraging place to go if you're already not well and you're around just a lot of other very, very sick people and it's, gross. And so this place is quite the opposite. It's just absolutely beautiful. The spa is absolutely beautiful. When you come in for treatments, it's a pleasant experience. The staff's very welcoming. So overall, it's just been a great experience for us, and we're just very blessed that it's this close to home.